They had 0 wins, 12 losses. No hope. For a college football program, it doesn't get worse than the UMass Minutemen. The question isn't if they're the worst team in America. They are. The question is, can I rebuild them into a national powerhouse in just 5 years? We'll find out with new head coach Wilbert Footfetish, who's taking over this 0-12 dumpster fire of a team with hopes of turning the worst team in college football into a national champion. And it's time to say sayonara to all the guys that led to that team. It'd be nice to keep some of you, but honestly, we need like the fewest amount of kids that we possibly could have from last year's team be on next year's team. We just don't need that bad mojo or that bad juju in the locker room. There's definitely a lot leaving though. It would be nice to keep most of this. Oh my gosh, dude, this is horrible. And then graduates, there's a lot too. Like I said, this team was disgustingly bad, so maybe it's not the worst thing in the world to get some new blood in the locker room, but it definitely would be nice to keep some of these guys. Prepare your eyes like you're about to look at a bowl of guacamole. This will be gross. Auto recruiting with the worst team in college football. Wow, they actually have a 3-star commitment. That's kind of a stunner. John Togiai. But besides that, nothing. Absolutely, gosh, man, auto recruiting of this game is miserably bad. Oh, yeah, so not exactly the most to work with. There are some 3-stars on the board. I'm gonna have to remove most of these guys, though. Like, just no reasoning to go after 1 or 2-star recruits at all whatsoever. I'm sure there's, like, no interest out of the portal either. Like, who would want to come to UMass, man? Seriously, there's not a single 3-star that wants to come here out of the portal? Ooh, I knew it'd be bad. I didn't know it'd be this bad. 2 stars? I mean, I'm not gonna recruit any. Okay, at least there is some interest. I was thinking for a second that, like, not a single player wanted to come here. Thankfully, that's not the case. But yeah, Coach Footfetish, we are going to have to try and convince these kids. And hopefully, all they care about is playing time, because we have literally nothing else to offer to them. Maybe Coach Footfetish has a hot wife or hot sister or something. I doubt the mom situation is going to be feasible. Although, people do have weird kinks in life, so you never know. Regardless, though, we lost 2 kids. A 3-star high school recruit and then a 3-star transfer, Bryant Williams. So, went actually really well. Like, next year's team is going to be like that misfit team in Little Giants. You ever seen that movie before? Where it's just like a bunch of ragtag, random kids off the street. You know, we see somebody throw the football at like a fair or something. Oh, it looks like he has a nice spiral. Let's get him on the team. That's kind of what we're doing with this roster right now. Not expecting anything terrific in year 1, but we salvaged what was a horrible recruiting class with a bunch of transfers that are 3-star recruits, and most of these guys are pretty young too, so there might be some upside here. I mean, I'm not expecting like a 1 or 2 year turnaround like Indiana did in real life with Kurt Cignetti, but thankfully we're in the MAC, so it's not like we're playing against the scariest competition at all whatsoever. And we actually ended up with this. Oh my gosh, why does it have to be those 2 numbers? Gosh dang you, it can't be 65 or 67. Can I trade places with Washington State? I don't care if they're below us. I will gladly switch spots. 6, 7. Oh, that's right, that's a joke. I don't understand why that's a joke. There has to be some sort of justification behind it, but all of our best players are the transfers. It makes sense. We didn't have anybody good on the roster, and if we did, they all transferred. We're gonna see what happens. I did not get a transport a quarterback, though, and both these guys are really bad at football, so yeah. Definitely a position for the future we are gonna have to prioritize is getting a young, good quarterback. Although Tyler Von Rosenberg, that's right. He was a regular high school 3-star recruit. He's got impact. All right, he's going to start as a true freshman then. Never mind then. We figured out our quarterback situation. We'll see how good this guy's going to be. He's from our pipeline, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Like, we'll take that. 6'4", and he's dual threat with 79 speed. Definitely could have a lot worse options at quarterback. That actually gives me some excitement. All right, Coach Footfetish. We did not do too bad. Let's use these coach points, though, before I forget. You know, regular season recruiting is about to roll around. Might as well do this. Let's do quarterbacks. We'll do offensive line, and then we'll just do secondary. The 3 biggest position groups, even though quarterback's not that big, but it's very important. This is where I'm very curious. Manual progression. I want to see. Oh, wow. This guy's got star, but he's a senior, though. Is there any, like, young guys that we got out of the portal that have, like, a elite development, maybe? That would be really nice. No, but there are some stars. Messiah Delhome or Delhami, even though he's got a deal breaker already. That's great. And then Micah Strickland. Okay, so there's going to be some options here. We're going to get some things going. A Coach Footfetish guarantee is that we will not go 0-12 because UMass, according to the schedule, they lost to an FCS team in real life. Like, they were that bad. So I cannot imagine we're going to be that awful. Perfect. 69s across the board. Oh, I love it. So much better than just a bunch of random 6s everywhere. I think this team's definitely better than what we had last year. That's undeniable. What concerns me is that, like, most of these transfers that I just picked up, they all have deal breakers. So we might have to, like, turn over the entire roster again. But it should be easier as long as we don't suck as much as we did. It's just not going to happen, man. We'll see what Tyler's got at quarterback. I'm actually super excited to see his potential and his abilities. Like, our running back's not bad. I do think that I kind of fudged up with receiver. I did not get a single transfer portal receiver. You guys all know how important they are in simulations. So, yeah, I don't think the offense is going to be great, to be honest with you. Even though our offensive line's not horrible. So, you know what, man? We'll roll the ball out there and we'll see what happens, Coach Foot Fetish. Fortunately for us, our bye games are not really that bad, because I know in real life they played Missouri. We don't play Missouri. We play Kansas State and UCF. I'm not going to say those are winnable games, but they're definitely easier bye games than playing like Missouri. And then Hawaii, like, these are somewhat winnable games. I honestly, maybe like 4 or 5 wins, I feel like is definitely a sizable jump that we can make in year 1, Coach Foot Fetish. And we already have 3. Would you look at that? It's so beautiful. Lost to Kansas State, USF, or UCF, sorry, I can't read, and then Buffalo by 17. We're actually on a roll right now. The last 2 games we won. Woohoo! Eastern Michigan, who's 4-2, so that's a good W. I forgot to mention, though, I did upgrade some coach abilities off camera. Forgot to bring that up, and then I got more coach points. So let's do, I don't know, linebackers tier 1. Really curious how our true freshman quarterback's playing, though, because this kid could be our guy for this video. He got hurt, and he was not exactly stellar by any means. Mixed feelings on that one. Can't lie. AJ Harrison also has not been great, so. Yep, that is what you call crappy quarterback play in this game. Unfortunately, it's something I'm too familiar with the transfer portal, and always your good quarterbacks leaving early. It's just, a quarterback in this game is so up and down. Either it makes me like the happiest person on earth, or like the saddest person on earth. It's one or the other, but we do have a commitment. Adonis, awesome name, is our first commitment of the class, and everybody else, besides Tevin Westerman, we look to be in good shape for. So we'll probably lose Tevin, and I'll get emotional and pissed off, but that's recruiting for you. Also, who can blame kids for not wanting to come here yet? It's not going to be an issue later on in this video, but right now, hey, you know what, man? I get it. Either way, we're playing Western Michigan. They are so bad at football. They're like a 55 overall. Like, this should be a non-competitive game, hopefully. They're also 1-6. Like, they're not good. Great, guys. Yeah, let's make this challenging. Let's have Tanner stress out, because it wouldn't be a video without Tanner getting pissed. We're already down 7. Ah, my gosh. Triangle on the flat, though. That's open. Kind of threw him behind him, but he broke a tackle. That was pretty epic. I like that, though. Guys that have hair like that, where it's like bouncy and flappy and stuff, they always seem to be good at doing things in life. So good job, Mr. Pedro. Case in point is Jack Sparrow. He has that flappy hair on the back of his head. I'm trying to think of anybody else who does. I know it's kind of like a mop. It looks like a mop, but it's really cool. It's like a limited edition item or something, that flappy hair. I don't know how one goes by acquiring it. Circle, of course, gonna get hit. Triangle, can I just launch that? Yes, that was the worst throw. My gosh. I'm gonna let the CPU kick it, because I will definitely shank it, because I'm sure our kicker's bad. Okay, we made it. We're still down 7, though. Like, our defense, they need to figure something out, or we are gonna lose this game. Thank you, defense. They have not scored since I asked nicely. See, man, kindness can go a long way in life. Your kindergarten teacher was not wrong. She was spitting facts. Triangle's wide open. There we go. Touchdown. I mean, maybe I didn't ask the nicest. It was more direct. Maybe not kindergarten language. Maybe like high school / college language, but it got the message across. Boy, did it, dude. We're up 17 now. This has turned into a spanking. Man-to-man coverage, pass commit. Let's get some pass rush. Send the hyenas after him, boys. Come on. Interception. No way. That's just not open. There's no... What? Why did he slow down at the last second? Our DB right there. Like, he was step for step, and then as soon as the ball got there, he just stopped. That was horrible coverage. Whatevs. Didn't matter. We still won by 17. We outscored it by 17 in the second half. The defense, they finally hankered down. It's what they needed to do, and it's what they did. So thank you, gang. Hey, look at us, Coach Foot Fetish. Afterwards, we got more coach points. All right, hip hip hooray. Let's go. Running backs tier 1. So everything is maxed out for scouting, so we can at least scout high school recruits now, which is helpful to the cause. So is this. Some commitments. Amish Beard, Jamichael Averill. It's... I'll be honest, I really anticipated like 4 or 5 kids to commit right there. I was getting really juiced up and excited, so pretty underwhelming, not gonna lie. Jordan Lyle, though, wins Player of the Week in the MAC. Good job, buddy. Congrats. I think it's official. We're definitely gonna lose Tevin. I'm not gonna waste any more hours on him. Hasta luego, buddy. Screw you. See, this is what I was talking about, though. 1, 2, I mean, these guys are so close to committing. I thought that all 3 of them would, and it'd be like, oh, a sweet week where we get 4 commitments, but no, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Life's not a fairy tale. It is what it is. They're gonna commit anyway. Am I a fortune teller or ChatGPT? No, just a little bit of common sense and the smallest bit of critical thinking. They were all obviously going to commit to us. So we got 5 commitments right now. You might say, oh, that's poopy. Well, in this game, with the amount of recruiting hours we have, we are literally a half-star program. So we're doing about as good as we possibly can. I did find this 3-star gem, Dylan Prince, though, who I really want to get. So we'll see what happens there. As for the season, though, we are 7-4 right now, which, yeah, I know it's hard to believe. But looking at the rest of the MAC, it's actually really bad. bad. So just goes to show how important the transfer portal is in this game. As you all already know, if you've played Dynasty, it's just so OP. Even though we didn't get like the best first-year recruiting class, since obviously the CPU auto recruiting is booty cheeks, we still salvaged it and we put together a solid squad. So we're going to be bowl eligible, even though last week we lost to Akron, who is not good. Dang it! It looks like Tyler's back, but he's been so bad that the CPU just benched him for AJ. Man, I wanted Tyler to be the guy this season. I mean, he's probably going to stay because proximity to home is good enough, so that's nice. But there's just no upside with AJ. I'm going to start Tyler. I'm going to overroll the CPU. I'm sorry. There's just no future with AJ. None. He just has normal. Like, it's just not going to happen. So we got him in the starting lineup. We're playing Hawaii on the road. Should I simulate? Yeah, it's not even a mat game. Let's simulate this, Coach Foot Fetish. Cross my fingers for a W. Come on, boys. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. I know we're going on the road to Hawaii. It's a fun place to play. Some of you might be seeing palm trees and volcanoes for the first time. Do not get sidetracked. Bang, bang! We spanked him. We had to put on a good show for all the Hawaiian chicks. I've never been to Hawaii, but I can only imagine that they are very attractive females over there. So that is definitely a Coach Foot Fetish priority. He is a ladies' man, so not really a surprise to see the team play good when he's overseas. Is that overseas? I mean, you're going across the Pacific Ocean, so that is overseas, I guess you could say. Regardless, Buffalo in the MAC title game. Let's do some things before that, though. Let's look at these season stats. We already know what quarterback is. Tyler played better in his last game, though, against Hawaii. That's nice to see. Rushing was actually really good with Jordan Lyle. It makes sense. He's our best player. Receiving, it just isn't good enough. Maybe that's the biggest reason why our quarterback play was bad this year. I'm going to choose to believe that, even though our quarterbacks are not great either. And then defensively, ooh, double-digit sacks for Devon Jackson, and then 9 for Carmicah Glass, and the interceptions, not really much there. So the defense wasn't half bad, honestly. The offense was basically average. The defense, I'm pretty sure, was above average, and it was. Yeah, the defense was like top 30-ish. That side of the ball definitely did good. I think it's just, like I said, the receivers and quarterbacks, not the best. So it makes sense why the offense was pretty bad in simulation. Not really too confusing. But let's do quarterbacks in tier 2 for Recruiter. And I want to look at our coaching staff. Hopefully I don't have to fire any, tactician, gotta fire him. Emmanuel, he's a motivator though, so I think we might be able to hold on to Mr. Bowser. Isn't that a Mario character? Bowser. He has the same face as Coach Foot Fetish too. That is freaky. Don't like that at all. That's fine though. I'll have to overlook it because I want to be loyal to at least one coordinator. So thank you, Coach Bowser. We lost to Buffalo at home though in the regular season by 3 possessions. So I'm not the most optimistic with this MAC conference title game, but we made the MAC conference title game in our first season. So it's already been a massive success in my book. Actually putting up a better fight this game, which is nice. Alrighty, we're in the red zone too. All right, Tanner, do not mess up the situation. Make your team look better. That was not a smart thing. That was the worst throw ever too. That was an absolute quacker. Dude, I got scared because the offensive line in this game never blocks for me. I'm not the Terminator. I'm not immune to fear. Gosh, like if you put a snake, I don't even care if it's like a garden snake, I will probably piss my pants right now. Definitely gonna get scared in that situation. Of course we dropped that ball. Like we're only down 12. This is not horrible, but I cannot throw another interception. Like that's just a non-negotiable. We have an absolute liability at right tackle. I'm talking like a traffic cone. Like he is providing nothing. This happened the last drive too. Like just got instantly shedded by the, okay, we actually got pass rush there too. These throws are awful from our quarterback, man. You're lucky you're a true freshman, man. I'm gonna give you some leeway, but we are definitely gonna lose the, no, what? It goes off the, of course it, this has been an absolute unmitigated disaster. I'm gonna chalk this up to me losing my MAC conference championship virginity for the first time this video and just not being ready for the big moment. And also our quarterbacks missed every throw. Besides that one, he finally made one. Woohoo! We're still down 19 though. Like this is more than likely not gonna happen, especially with what I've seen at quarterback from Tyler this game. He has just been absolutely atrocious. Am I happy? Absolutely not. Nobody likes to lose, but considering the circumstances of last season and the jump that we made this year, this was a massive success, even though we sucked in this game. And honestly, Tyler, you better get a lot better, bro, or am I going to transport a quarterback soon? Because that was not a good performance by you at all. Why do I always play the Snoop Dogg double G ball? I'm not a weed smoker. I don't understand what the obsession is with getting Tanner in these bowl games. Like, can I play in the Frosted Flakes bowl more? Or like, I don't know, there's like a Cheerios bowl or something? I don't understand it, but we're playing in San Jose State. First things first, though, I need to get a new OC. That's my biggest priority because our offense, it needs some help right now. It needs some love. of we need some brains to come in and make things easier for our future quarterback. And I think I'm going to go with Dean Kennedy. He's only a recruiter, which honestly is fine with me because we need all the good players we can get at UMass. That's for sure. This is what I'm talking about, man. It is a miracle that we won 8 games with this offense. Oh, it's so bad. I need to get receivers, and I don't know. I want to give Tyler a chance because he does have impact development. He wasn't our first recruiting class in the video. Oh, he actually makes a dime throw. There we go, Tyler. All right, buddy. He's thrown 3 interceptions this game, though. Dear God. He's a freshman, Tanner. You got to give him some leeway. It's not like he was a 4 or 5-star recruit. He's a 3-star, okay? We got to give him a little bit of leeway. Square's open, though, I think. There we go. Finally, some good throws. See, guys, what happens when our offense actually does good stuff? We win games. We are up right now. We are looking sexy. We are looking good. 24-20. 37. Do I just take X? Square late. I could throw that right. No! Ow! Ow! He actually caught that. I thought he was going to get it knocked away. Let's go. Let's go to goal line right here. I'm not going to QB sneak it because we're too far away, but I am going to power football this bad boy to the right side. Bigger, stronger, faster! Okay. Regretfully, I will take this field goal. I'm going to have the CPU kick it, though, because I missed a field goal already this video. I've hit my quota for missed field goals this video already. I'm going to try my best not to let that happen again. So we just need to get some first downs, and we will be weed smoker champs. We ended up getting the ball down to the 2. I'm just going to kick the field goal. We should be Snoop Dogg champs. We miss it? Are we serious? Or did we go for it? Why did we go for it, CPU? It says Tyler threw the ball away. Like, why would we do that? Don't understand. It's just like Chinese. I don't get it. We'll just get a stop right here and not have to worry about it, though. Come on. Yeah, I'm right there. I literally click triangle, and he just stands there like a Muppet. Like, what are you doing, man? I'm going to play man-to-man this time. Will this work? Probably not, but you can't say I didn't try. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Thank you. So we are Snoop Dogg, blaze it up, bull champs. I'm not trying to be offensive to weed smokers or anything. I just don't understand like why people do it because it smells like roadkill whenever I smell the smell of weed, like, you know, the afterwards of it. The remnants, I think that's a word, of the weed smoking. It smells gross. So I can't imagine that would be like a great feeling. You know what I mean? But I've never smoked anything. So I don't know. I'm getting off topic. It doesn't matter. Just stop talking, Tanner. We won. Like, who would want to smoke roadkill? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. But Dean Kennedy, like I said, I'm getting off topic. I need to focus. We got Dean Kennedy, our offensive coordinator. We also got coach points for the bowl victory, so that's very warranted. Coach Foot Fetish is now a big old level 8, which is nice. Let's do offensive line and then secondary. Hey, we got a half-star in team prestige. Am I surprised by all these kids transferring? No, I talked about in the preseason, most of the transfers we got had deal breakers. Does this suck? Yes, but this is what happens in this game, so you can't really get pissed off at something that you expect, you know what I mean? It still makes you upset and frustrated, but I think this is what we anticipated. So I will attempt with a few of these guys. Do I expect to get any of them? Absolutely not, but I will try. And that is why you have low expectations in life. We did not get a single one. So we are losing, I don't want to say all the transfers we got last year, but a good amount of them. So that's not ideal. At least we'll have more recruiting hours to go after more transfers this year, as well as obviously we do have a recruiting class coming in. That won't be horrible. Oh, we got a draft pick, Devon Jackson, one of the transfers. Woohoo. During bowl season, though, we got a new commitment, Tremaine Stokey, and then that 3-star gem, Penn State. Screw off. Screw off. I know you just hired Matt Campbell. I do not care. Screw off. Do not poach him from us. He is very good at football. We want him. Are there any 3-stars this year, though, that want to come here? Did we, like, change the perception of UMass? We did. All right. See, that's the Coach Foot Fetish effect, baby. Let's go. Do I blame Kezion Dia-Johnson? No, but we did smack Hawaii last year, so I guess he's not going there for football. I get it, man. There's other reasons. I understand that. There's a whole Arizona State effect, but we got arrowed for 3 kids, which really makes me upset. One of them being an offensive lineman, which really concerns me because I don't think I got any transfer portal offensive linemen. So, yeah, I think we're going to have some pretty big weaknesses on next year's team, which I'm not looking forward to at all, but hopefully it's not as bad as I think it is. Like, it's still a really good transfer portal haul. Star development, impact, normal. Okay, a few normals. Good amount of stars, though, which is pretty encouraging already. That 3-star gem we signed out of high school, though, has only got impact. It's pretty underwhelming. Shoots, man. There's a star down here, though. Zach Chester. All right, so last year's was, that's right, that haunted 66. Come on, please don't be 66 again. Thank you. 57. Moving up in the world, Coach Foot Fetish. Derek's an 80. That's pretty solid. I'll take that. Dalen Penson's a 78, and then Kevin Otis is a 78, so not too horrible. And the highest ranked freshman is a 69. I mean, he's got normal, so that's unfortunate, but what do you expect when you go after 3 stars that are not gems? Like, you can't really have the highest expectations. We did get some trade supporter receivers, though, which, as you all know, he desperately needed. I'm just concerned about offensive line. Is it as bad as I think it's going to be? Yeah, it is. I fudged up, man. I couldn't get that many offensive linemen, though, because we still lost some recruitments, and I went balls to the walls for all those guys. Okay. I guess the O-line this year is just going to be absolutely dreadful. Last year was really good, and it didn't really lead to a good offense, so hopefully the transfer portal receivers and improvement at quarterback can just carry us. That would be great. AJ has 21 skill points, and yeah, Tyler has 34. Anticipated that. We're just going to go accuracy with Tyler. I haven't looked at his skill caps. Yeah, they're not good. Man, oh man. We're going to max out accuracy, and he's up to a 78. Dude, his skill caps for a quarterback. Tyler, I want you to be the guy so badly, but these skill caps are a huge vibe killer, man. Like, why is his accuracy and his throw power skill cap so booty? All right, we'll just do IQ score, and hopefully we can raise him up to, like, close to an 82-ish, maybe? 81? Nope, just an 80. All right, well, he can't be worse than he was last year. Last year, he was so dreadful, so hopefully those accuracy upgrades can help out, but yeah, I need to get a quarterback for the future, because Tyler's not going to be the guy more than likely. Like, he could maybe be our quarterback for the next couple years, potentially, but by the time he's a senior, year 4 of the video, we're going to need a better quarterback than Tyler. No offense, man, but you could be the guy for now. And then Jordan Lyle, who's back, he's got 34 skill points. That's good. Oh, 41 for Jonathan Paylor. Yes, receiver. We need this desperately. Let's go. Again, skill caps, booty. Oh my gosh, this is going to be the death of me right now, isn't it, man? All right, well, let's hope that the skill caps for the rest of our team is better than those two. My, oh my. Don't want to freak out too much heading into year 2. Like, we definitely got better. I'm not trying to, like, downplay that. It's just we could have gotten so much better if we could have just kept some of the kids that transferred. Because our defense, honestly, isn't half bad. It's not horrible. Like, we got an 88, an 85, a 78, 83, 81, 72, 2 84s, an 89, and then a 91. So our starting defense will be good. It's just the offensive line. It's so bad. You guys saw it. It's just so bad. I am dreading having to play games with this team when I jump in. I'm going to get instantly barked at. I'm going to scream, and I'm going to get loud, and I'm going to make loud noises. It's not going to be a good situation. We definitely took a step, though, is what I'm trying to say. We just need to get a quarterback in the future. We need to recruit some offensive linemen, and we need to make sure we get some more 3-star gems this cycle, which we should be able to because you guys know we got more hours since we're now a full-star program. So things are trending up in year 2, Coach Foot Fetish. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's do receivers in tier 2. Who do we got on the schedule this year? Again, not any really, like, scary bye games. I'd be more scared of Indiana, but they never turn out to be good in sim. Gosh, they had them going 5-7 last year. That's unbelievable. My goodness, that's just not... It's not realistic. Like, what do you expect from simulation? How are they supposed to continue Indiana's dominance? Like, under Kurt Cignetti, it would astonish me, blow me away if they ever miss a bowl game. And they went 5-7 on there. So, yeah, definitely not as scary as playing, like, a Georgia or a Clemson. They're always very good in sim. So yeah, this could be a 10-win season since last year was obviously a 9-win year. And we are already halfway there. Our offense went down, so probably an injury, but yeah, we beat Hawaii again. We beat Eastern Michigan, Indiana, Buffalo, and then Temple. Did not expect that, to be honest. I thought we'd probably have like 1 or 2 losses. That is fabulous. All right, Coach Foot Fetish, let's do... I don't know. Just do defensive line at tier 2. Please tell me Tyler's been playing better. Please. Yeah. All right, Tyler. 10-2. He's got 3 skill points. I don't know if he can upgrade anything, but I am going to try. Yeah, he can't. That's unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate, I lost a 3-star gem to Virginia. They screwed me. So screw them for screwing me. Yeah, that's English. Henry Hoffman we got, though, and then I found more 3-star gems this cycle. This week 7 game, though, is super important because you guys can see we got a few kids visiting, so that'll be clutch. But yeah, we've had more success finding 3-star gems this year. It helps when you get scouting unlocked, of course, to every single position, and then you get more hours as well. But UConn, it's a rivalry, but they're 1-5 definition of booty, but they're a 60. They're not horrible. Like, this might be a close game. All right, in the red zone, Tyler, he looks weird when he takes a snap from quarterback. At least he was, yeah, he gets really low. You guys see that? What the heck am I looking at? It's like he's taking a poo. What the heck? That is bizarre. Triangle? I think that's open. That's a whole, dude, Tyler, brother. I need to see better. Like, your accuracy is capped out. You cannot throw the ball more accurate than what we're doing right now. Maybe if I raise your IQ score, you'll throw more accurate balls. My gosh, I'm going for this because I'm upset and I'm angry. X, please, possession catch this. We need some forward. Really, we didn't get that. Like, come on. Have some awareness. Get past the first down marker and then sit down. Like, come on. Am I surprised? Unfortunately, no. Our defense is carrying. Tyler, Just come on, man. You've been better this year, but I need to see a lot of it right here. Like, I need to see the improvement. Triangle on the out route. That is open. There we go. Make good throws, Tyler. You have open receivers. Last time with the tight end situation, I'm not going to put that on you, but the throw before where we had a touchdown, you missed that. So, hey, you're not completely not to blame. You know what I mean? Square? Okay, that was almost picked. Need to convert this third down. X, please. Yes! Bruh. Dude, Tyler is so bad. I am going to rely on our defense to get a stop right here and get the ball back. I don't like him. I don't like it at all. But, like, Tyler is so awful, man. Thank you, defense. You did your job. Your contribution will not go unnoticed. Tyler, just be better. Triangle, that's open up top. There we go. Is it so hard to throw accurately, man? It's like a 50% completion percentage with this kid. He makes a squeaky throw, and then he makes an absolute dime. All right, we just need to get a stop right here. Oh, my goodness. This game's been way more stressful than it should be. Can we get some pass rush for the love of God and get a touchdown? I should have just simulated defense, man. I'm trying to play this game more, so I can act like I contribute. I just cannot stop the CPU in this game. It doesn't matter what advantages I have. It really just comes down to me being absolutely awful at defense, but at least we got a first right there. We have no timeouts. Like, this is not exactly a good spot to be in right now, especially with our quarterback. He can't hit water if he falls out of a boat right now. It's a horrible situation. Square? Please? No, that's just, I didn't see him. I did not see that guy. No, my gosh, we lose to 1-5 UConn. Am I gonna blame myself? Somewhat, but at the same time, there's no way that game should have been close. I simulated most of it. I only played like one possession in the first quarter and like one possession in the fourth quarter. Oh, man. Tyler's just so bad, man. 37 completion percentage is just so unbelievably horrific. I mean, this is like a horror show or a horror movie. I never watched any of the other Conjurings after the first one because that traumatized me. I had nightmares for weeks. But if I did, this is what it would be like looking at. Like, what is that number? 37 is so... Somehow, though, Deshaun Witten saw that game and was like, yeah, sign me up for that. That's instant playing time with that Tyler kid on campus. We had other kids visiting for that game too. I can't imagine the influence went up too much, if at all. Especially, dude, they were 1-5. Like, that was just an embarrassing loss, even though we've had a good season so far. We gained a little bit of influence for Jaleel Boyce, but that was really it. So, I mean, at least Deshaun committed on the visit. Like, woohoo to that, but I think that had a lot more to do with how many recruiting hours we were spending on him. Definitely not the performance of the team that game. Perplexed would be an understatement. I don't know how in the HE double hockey sticks we win 11-1. We won out the rest of the season. Don't ask me. I have no idea. What you can ask me, or what you probably are asking me, is what do we do with this information, Tanner? Oh, I don't know. We just accept it, and we look at it, and we say, beautiful. That's what I'm going to do. Because there's no reason to try and comprehend it, because it's not going to make sense, man. It's like listening to a rap song. I have no idea what 50% at least of the song is even saying. But Tyler, he ended the season really strong. I mean, the completion percentage is still so bad. Like, 53 is just not good. He took way better care of the football, though, and was way more of a asset to the team this season. So woohoo to that. Jordan Lyle, though, I can't be surprised. Their offensive line is so bad. Receiving was much better. Makes sense because our receivers were better. Braden Trimble was really good out of the portal. And then defensively, 12 sacks for Tyson Ford. Dude, we got some good skill points. I think I'm going to auto-progress the roster. Yeah, we got way more INTs this year. That's beautiful. The roster has officially been auto-progressed. Will that help our overall? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We kind of are what we are right now. I do want to see these team stats, though. Our offense took a huge jump, man, and our defense also took a huge jump. Like, I shouldn't be surprised. Like, we have good starters on defense. It's just our offensive line is so bad, but you guys know in these videos, man, it's always receivers and quarterbacks. Like, offensive line is just not important in simulation at all. But we picked up some new commitments: Percy, AJ Hennessy, Josh Wade, and then Jaleel Boyce. So, yeah, things are going really well on the trail. I found way more gems this cycle. So, yeah, I'm a happy camper right now. How could Tanner possibly be sad? Last year, our excuse was that we popped our MAC Conference Championship cherry and we just were not ready for the moment. This year, that excuse is not valid. Ohio is worse than us. This is our second time here. We need to win this game. I really hope I'm not a curse, since obviously our one loss this season was in a game that I played. Let's hope that's not the case. But we're up 3. It's not horrible. We need a touch right here. Come on. Oh, they ran commit. Well, that should be a touchdown right there. Bang, bang. Sorry, Bobcats. You're just not good enough for the Minutemen. By the way, what is a Minuteman? That sounds like, I don't know, like an 1800s soldier. I don't know. Maybe they fought for George Washington or something. I have no idea. That's what it sounds like to me. I need to look it up, but that's a touchdown. This game's over. Tanner might be a genius. I also thought maybe like a time traveler. It says a figure representing colonial militiamen from the American Revolution. Man, oh man, my IQ, day by day, it is going up and up and up. Let's go. And of course, we won the MAC Conference Championship. We're not going to choke that lead. We were up like 21 points. Is that Brett Bielema? Dude, why is he always popping up in these videos? He was in my last video too at like Iowa State or something. Guys following me around everywhere. I'm flattered, but I don't want to have a stalker. That would be an unfortunate situation. Tyler wins the MAC Offensive Player of the Week. Woohoo! And looks like we're going to make the playoff in year 2, which is beyond astonishing. I think we are going to get Samurai Sword in half, but you know what? We can't say that we did not make an appearance. That's more than what most teams can say. Dean Kennedy wins the Bryles, the guy we just hired. So yeah, you're welcome, buddy. I am a self-aware coach. I know that America is about to witness a public execution at the hands of Penn State. This is kind of like a regional mashup too. Maybe I should schedule Penn State for the rest of this video. I think I'm going to do that because we're definitely going to get destroyed. Like, I don't see this game being competitive. They're probably at least like a 92-ish. They are a 94. This will not be close. I will give us this. We are much more of a rowdy bunch than I expected. This is actually a somewhat close game. Like, we have the ball on their side of the field as well. Let's see what we can get right here on this third down. Triangle, just instant pass rush. Like, there's just no chance I'm going to be able to throw the ball with this pass rush because our offensive line is horrible. So let's just take the field goal, and we miss it. Of course. And they got a touchdown. We are officially on life support. Well, you know, people that were tuning in for a public execution, they haven't really gotten it yet, but maybe they will soon. We'll see. I actually have time to throw it here. Triangle? Tyler? What do we do? R1's touchdown. Can we make that? It was actually close right there. I'm not falling for the field goal trap again. We're going for this. We're going to let the nuts hang. R1 on the seam. X, that's just no time to throw. I need offensive linemen. Just like I need to listen to Adele before I go to bed every night. It's the same thing. We were tied at half. I did not realize that. Man, what a good performance, though. I'll be honest. I will take this. This is a huge step in the right direction. UMass, first playoff, obviously, in school history. I doubt I will ever see them make the playoff during my lifetime, which I know that's a huge statement, but UMass, I don't ever remember them being even, like, average at college football. They are, like, one of the doormats of the sport. Like, they are going to need a Curt Cignetti type of revitalization, man. And that is, like, once in a century type of thing. So, you know what? Maybe it could happen, but I would certainly not bank anything worthy on that. That's for sure. Let's do linebackers to tier 2. You know, maybe there is going to be an actual Coach Foot fetish in real life. I doubt it, but it's possible, and he can revitalize UMass. Another season where we gain team prestige. We are a 2-star program. All right, Micah's coming back, and Derek should come back too. Thank you. Man, there's not nearly as many transfers as there were last year. Braden Tribble was really good for us, though. That's an unfortunate loss. We're also losing one of our linebackers. AJ Hairston's transfer, not a shocker. He didn't start for us. Okay, this is actually really good, man. Like, there's not that many kids leaving the program as compared to last year. Makes sense. You have a good season. Everybody wants to stay. It's not like last year was bad, but it certainly was not playoff good. And then graduates, not really much. All right, this is where we start to build. We're actually getting some, like, continuity in the program right now. So let's just keep stacking. Chances there's a 4-star transfer that wants to come here. Is there a possibility? Ooh, 2 of them. Okay, not gonna go after a quarterback unless he's young and that guy's a junior, so there's no point. I will go after Anthony Saka, though. It's a sweet last name. Definitely Italian. Sounds like the name of a pizza joint. Saka Pizzeria or something like that. There are plenty of 3-stars that want to come here. I think my biggest priority is obviously offensive line. We're gonna need receivers since Braden transferred, and then it looks like we need some defensive linemen, especially tackle, and then some linebackers. As long as we hit up those 3 positions, we should be Gucci. Did not get the defensive tackle. Don't freak out. I got some backup plans to defensive end. I'll just move them, and then I got arrowed for this linebacker, which is not nice. That's fine though, man. Well, I lost 2 kids this year, which is the least amount that we've lost this video, I'm pretty sure. And plus we got this young quarterback, Deshaun Easy, so happiness right now is pretty darn high. I am a happy boy. I am feeling good, and we got a lot of offensive linemen like we needed to. But we literally did everything besides getting that defensive tackle, so I am ecstatic. Plus, they just said that there's gonna be sugar-free Oreos or something along those his lines. So yeah, vibes right now are terrific. I've seen a lot of good development traits too, which makes me very, very happy. There are going to be some normals, obviously, but we prioritize 3-star gems this cycle. So I'm hoping for at least like maybe one elite. I've seen a lot of stars though, which is the next best thing. And there's no elites, which sucks, but there was probably at least 8 to 10 stars I saw. So this is safely the best recruiting class of the video. And it's reflected by the rankings. 44th. Let's go. Zadarius is coming in to be one of our best players, which is great. Cameron Keys is up here, as well as Jordan Gidron. And then we got Kyrie Breeze at running back. So yeah, this was a really good transfer portal haul. And then the highest ranked freshman is a 72, actually. AJ Hennessy. All right, you stud. 6'6". I would do unspeakable things to be that tall. All of us would. I mean, why the heck would you turn down 6'6"? Genetics are so weird, though. Like, I've seen guys that have a dad that's like 6'3 plus, and they turn out to be like 5'10 or 5'11. And then a guy that has a dad who's like 5'9, 5'10 turns out to be like 6'3, 6'4-ish. Like, genetics are so weird, man. But I'm not a genetics major, genetics person. I have no idea how all that crap works. I just know I got shafted with my height. I wish I was taller, but, ooh, there's a lot of high skill points. How many does Tyler have? 31, but it can only be IQ scores. So maybe we can get him up to like a 84-ish, possibly? Not even close. 82. He's just not the quarterback of the future. I wish he was. His skill caps are just way too bad. And then Deshaun Easy does have impact. Are his skill caps better than Tyler, though? That is what I'm curious about. They're a little bit better, especially his throw power skill cap. That's nice. Maybe we'll go with Deshaun. Nah, he's way worse of an overall, man. I mean, upside-wise, I gotta go with Tyler for another season, probably. Definitely will. Fortunately for us, the rest of the team is so much better this season across the board. The offensive line, the receivers, the tight ends, it's really good. Defense especially is pretty gnarly. As you guys can see, 91 overall. So yeah, vibes are great, man. I just need us to keep stacking and getting better and better every single year. And it feels like we're doing that right now. I mean, all of our best players are seniors, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's a thing that happens in the portal. Like, these guys are all progressing. Like, we got a few of these kids like Micah Strickland, Derek Simmons, Messiah. Like, these are kids that we got in like our first and second transfer portal hauls of the video. Recruiting wise, there's some awesome news as well. There's actually some 4-stars that want to come here. Sean Weston, 4-star gem. Dennis Urban, 4-star. And then Javon Brewer, 4-star gem. So I will try my nuts off to ensure that they are all Minutemen. Am I confident? I don't know. We're going to see what happens. But our schedule, of course, we got Penn State in the non-con. We got Coach Prime. I see another 10-win season. I don't know if we're going to go back to the playoff because we got to play Virginia Tech as well. Certainly, though, we should win the MAC again, and it should not be challenging. Shoot, man. It's like somebody just peed in my Fruity Pebbles. I don't know how to feel other than just so pissed. Like, we did not get a single one of the 4 stars I wanted to get. Not a single one. And then I also lost this 3-star gem to UConn, so... vibes on the recruiting trail are not exactly the best right now, man. I am sad. I am upset. I am emotional. Man, it's fine, I guess. We have 4 commitments right now. They're all 3-star gems. Like, we're still going to have a somewhat solid class. We're probably going to lose this 3-star gem to Oregon. Like, I don't know why this cycle all these teams had to be mean to us. Like, why can't you guys just let me get some recruiting wins? All I wanted to get was 3 4-stars. I'm not asking for too much. If Tanner was trying to be too greedy, then I get it. Hey, screw Tanner. You know what I mean? But on the field, it's been phenomenal. I don't know why it says 7-0. We're 11-0. There we go. That was a weird glitch. I don't know how, to be completely frank with all of you. Like, I knew this team would be a really good team, like a bit better than the team last year, but how did we beat Penn State? I don't know. It was on the road, too, in Happy Valley. So, that's a bizarre win. Either way, though, we have taken care of business. So, I'm obviously not going to complain about it. Let's use these coach points. Coach Foot Fetish, up to an A+ coach prestige. Love to see that. Transfer portal, probably a quarterback. Like, we need to get a quarterback. That's not Tyler if we're going to win a national championship this video. Like, no offense to that kid. It's just his skill caps are so bad. But we're playing Virginia Tech at home. They're 2-8. Man, they suck. They are really rough. What's their overall? 74. Yeah, they are not good. I anticipated this game to be much more challenging in the preseason. Clearly, that's not going to occur, which I'm thrilled about. Already in the red zone. Let's go. Sugar, sugar, bang, bang. All right, good vibes here, Tyler. I want you to do good stuff. There we go. See, easy peasy. I'm excited to see his stats. Like I said, I wish he was the quarterback for this video since we got him in the first recruiting class. It's just his skill caps. It's not something you can just overlook, okay? It's not like, you know, a girl being not the most attractive in the face, but everywhere else she's, you know what I mean? It's not like that situation. situation. So, yeah, it sucks for Tyler. He's still a decent quarterback. It's just he's never going to be the guy to win us a national championship this video. X on the flat. Oh, that was weird coverage. They did not put him man-to-man out there. Like, he got an easy route to the outside. All right, woohoo. Virginia Tech, do I feel bad for you? Yes, but at the same time, you just hired James Franklin, so you're going to be okay. Like, James Franklin's a good coach. You're probably never going to win a national championship, but you were not going to win one without him. So, X is wide open. Bang, bang. Touchdown. We're feeling good. We're feeling sexy. We're feeling juicy. We're feeling scandalous, magical, whatever word you want to use. Promiscuous is another word that's fun. I don't know what it means. I just know the song's really good. Promiscuous girl, you teasing me. Good song. Very, very good song. Circle. X, step up and run, Tyler. Tyler, come on, buddy. Get in the end zone. Let's go. Well, I thought I was going to learn what it meant, but it used a word I've never heard of in my entire life. Transience. Oh, okay. It's kind of like a fling or like a one night type of thing. Promiscuous. All right, well, I guess it just got smarter, although I don't think I'm ever going to use that word in the real world in any situation. Trying to think. Yeah, none apply to Tanner, that's for sure. 600 yards of offense, though. This was just complete and total domination from start to finish. Like, I'm really happy with what this team's doing. Am I confused by it? Yes, but who cares, man? Not everything has to be understood in life. Not surprised by that offensive guard going to Oregon. So, another 3-star gem that we lose. Great, man. Just awesome. Almost identical to the season he had last year for Tyler. Let's use some of these skill points. Can we afford anything? No, I guess not. It's unfortunate. Freaking accuracy and throw power being skill capped out. Kyrie Breeze is going to transfer. Great. Our rushing game wasn't horrible. Also wasn't the best. Receiving, though. Jordan Gidron. We got him out of the portal. He has been a dude. OMG. And then Donovan Hamilton's been great. Like, we have some really good studs for the future. This is only year 3. Like, we got 2 more cracks at this whole national championship thing. I don't think it's going to happen this year. Sacks-wise, though, wasn't anybody that had, like, double digits like we've had in previous seasons, but we had 3 guys with at least 5 sacks. The interception's pretty good, too. So, yeah, both sides of the ball, they feel pretty, like, helpful to each other, you know? It's like milk and cereal. They blend together and they make something magical. Another cereal reference for this video. 4th offense and the #1 defense, actually. That is beyond good. I have no complaints right now with this team other than just recruiting. It keeps pissing me off with that kid that we lost to Oregon. But playing Buffalo, I don't see this being close. I'm hoping it's not. For those of you that maybe watch this video, be like, oh, Tanner, why are you dogging on Tyler so much? Well, this is why. When we play against good teams, like, he has a cap to him. Like, there's only so much he can possibly do, and it's freaking Buffalo. This isn't like an actual good team. I know he beat Penn State. I can't really imagine that Tyler was the biggest reason why we won that game, though. I didn't really look at the stats, but we got 3 points right now. And who is the quarterback of this offense that's leading the way? It is Tyler. I have nothing against him. He just has skill caps that are horrible. That was an awful throw, too. Oh, my God. If this guy could just make accurate throws and stop looking like he's on the porta potty every time he takes a snap, gosh, that's annoying to look at. Circle, please. There we go. Just throw it in stride. We have awesome receivers. Like, most teams are not going to be able to defend us on the perimeter. So just hit them in stride, Tyler. Do that, buddy. It's about to strike midnight for Buffalo. Let's play man-to-man right here. It feels like this never works for me, but whatever. Maybe it'll work this time. We'll see what the odds are. Let's shade outside so I can defend the middle of the field. That feels lost. See him right there. This is what I'm talking about. I am so booty cheeks at defense. It is honestly disgusting. I'm just going to simulate the end of the game. They didn't end up scoring a touchdown that drive, obviously, because I was not playing defense. Yeah, really happy with this. 23-7. Would have liked to have seen more points scored, but another MAC championship. I'm not going to complain about it, Coach Foot Fetish, and sorry, Buffalo. Just not good enough. Vibes have officially been boosted. Not only did we just pick up a 3-star defensive tackle, I just sprayed some Old Spice Kraken guard or something like that. It's like some weird sea creature. It's on the thing. It smells great. I feel very masculine right now, so basically it's just like if a Kraken was a human, this is what it would smell like, and it smells pretty great, man. But we should get a first round, dude. Again, Dean Kennedy, bro. I don't know who you're bribing. He ruins the Broyles again. It should be our defensive coordinator for the defense we had this season. Drew Mestamaker wins the Heisman. Congratulations. Even though he's definitely going to transfer in real life from North Texas. I'd be shocked if he does it. And then Jordan Gidron wins the Blitnikoff. That's not a surprise. Congratulations, Jordan. Woo! We moved up to a 5 seed. That's fun. I wish we'd play a G5 team, but we are a G5 team, so whatever, man. We're going to go through some big dogs eventually. Let's see what we got against Auburn. We have got a wake-up call, apparently. We are down 7 already. Oh, Stadium Pulse is rocking. We got the whole state of Massachusetts on our side. Let's go. All right. My recording just stopped because I didn't have enough space on my my D drive because my North Dakota State video, you guys can see they just threw a touchdown. So I wish I could have responded to that because our player got juked out of his shit. Like, come on, man. It's like an ankle breaker in basketball. It's like we got Allen Iverson. I think the most humiliating thing about this performance is that the Broyles went to our OC and I said it should have gone to our DC. Can I take that back what I said? Circle? Tyler? He's just not got it, man. He does not have it. I need to get a transfer portal quarterback this offseason. He just does not have the alphaness, the swagger. Like I was just talking about that cologne, the Krakenness. Whatever word you want to use, you know what I'm trying to say. He doesn't have it, man. I'm sorry. I wish he did. I wish he was the guy, but it's just not there. X, come on, Tyler. There we go. Ha. We make a good throw finally. I really wish I had that coach ability where it like increases their skill caps for rising seniors, but that's like one of the most expensive skill abilities in this game for coaches. So that's not going to happen in this video, unfortunately, but that's touchdown. So we're only down 2 possessions. Like we could come back, but it probably won't happen. Or it will. We're only down 2. Okay, I said things too quickly. There's still a chance, boys. Do not lose hope. Really glad they did not listen to me because I kind of threw in the towel like as soon as things got scary. Triangle, please. No, it's a bad throw. My gosh, Tyler. Okay. Was that my fault? Maybe it was. That was double coverage, but it looked open to me. Yeah, it's definitely over now. Am I crazy for thinking this is open? Like, this is what I threw. Yeah, I'm not going insane. That was definitely open. I mean, just throw it to the sideline, but instead he threw it behind him. Beating a dead horse right now. I feel bad for just piling on Tyler, but dude, it's just so obvious. Like, he's just not a high-end quarterback for a team in our program that's going to need a high-end quarterback if we're going to win a national championship. Thank goodness for instant replay. I feel way more validated into the throwing decision that I just made right there. Let's use these coach points, though. We got some. I mean, makes sense. We went 13-0, and then we lost to Auburn. Boo frickin' who. Could have had a way worse season. Let's do probably running backs in tier 3 since we're going to lose at least one running back to the portal. They're always important to get to because the running backs you do keep in this game, as you all know, most of them transfer. They're just like quarterbacks. Hey, we gained a full start team prestige, though. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Kyrie Breeze. Like, I knew he was going to transfer. Adios, man. Screw you. All right, Elijah Hill, he's not the best. All these other transfers, though, are not really like that. Whoa, awesome football player. You know what I mean? So, woohoo to this. This is really good, man. We're starting to build, like, a good foundation and core of the roster, and people actually want to stay at UMass now because we got some good things going for us, and we actually convinced 5 kids to stay. Let's go. And we got that full starting team prestige, like I said, so we're going to have a lot of recruiting hours this offseason, which is exciting. Messiah, though, is getting drafted. So is Micah Strickland. We actually have a first-round pick, Derek Simmons, a 6th-rounder, Tyson Ford, and then a 4th-rounder down here, Zadarius Rainey Sale. So all you guys were super important to obviously resurging this program, making them good at football for the first time in forever or ever, possibly. I'm sure UMass has had like a decent season or two, but yeah, we're going to have to reload because all of our good players are out of the portal, as you all know. The good news is the further on we get in this video, the more the recruiting we've done is going to matter, but Trovon Bugs is not going to be a part of that. Screw you, Mr. Bugs. He's gone to Pitt. It looks like we're in the lead for the rest of these 3-star gems, which is clutch. And then transfers. I think I'm going to expand my horizons this year and go after some 4-stars. And it looks like they should be reciprocative. That's how it worked, right? Or reciprocated, something like that, to my endeavors. Because we have some kids that are first interest. Is that right? Oh my gosh, there's actually a good amount of them that are first interest. Ooh, spicy. And then quarterback, like I said, we need to get one. And there are some options here. So let's get busy. Let's really turn this team around. And who knows? Maybe we'll win a national championship in year 4. And we don't even need year 5. We'll see. Maybe that's a little bit too optimistic. But like Coach Prime said, we coming. We coming, boys. We coming. We lost 2 kids to Notre Dame, a kid to Georgia, and then a kid to Washington. I'm most pissed about this Washington guy because this guy, Greg Burrell, locked us out at the last second for playing time when I wasn't going after any other running backs. So I had to go after Brett Teague, who's ranked in the 700s. So yeah, would you rather have a 4-star ranked in the top 60 or a kid ranked in the 700s? Obviously, the kid that's a 4-star. I'm not too happy that we did not get a running back, but hopefully that is not as dire as I think it's going to be. We shall see. The rest of the class that we got, like we landed the number 2 rated transfer. We got our quarterback, Frederick Akanem, and then we also got the number 4 rated transfer, Steve Brack, who's a freshman. So it went really well, man. Like we're at UMass. Like we got to take these huge victories when we get them. Jamerson's got elite. What about that quarterback? Steve Bragg's got impact. Creed Thomas impact. Ben Hanks. Frederick's only got impact. All right. We'll see how good he is. I think that he's going to be a solid player for us. We shall see. There's a few normals down here. But of course, once we get to our 3-star gems that we brought in, they're all going to be at least impact. Oh, we got an elite Muhammad Banagu. Let's go, man. Yeah. Our first high school elite of the video. Let's go, dude. Yeah. All right. So this class should be in like the 20s or 30s. 17th. I was wrong. 1738 for Fetty Wap. Let's go. And our best players are all the transfers that we got, basically. Jamerson, 91. Cree, 89. Steve Bragg, 88. And then where's that other receiver at? Tucker Roper. He is a 79 with impact. Perfect. Let's go, man. And then Frederick is, yeah, he's going to be the guy. He's already an 81. His skill caps, I'm hoping, are solid. They should be, because he was a 4-star recruit out of high school. And yeah, they're better. They're not that much better, though. Thankfully, his IQ is completely unlimited, so that'll really boost his overall. I just wish he had better accuracy and throw power, but at least it's not skill capped out like it is with Tyler, as we all know. So definitely an improvement at quarterback there. And the highest ranked recruit is a 70-something, 72. James Heimberger. What a name. I like that. Thank you, James. Dude, I feel so bad, man. Like, you're just making me feel worse and worse. It's your skill caps. It's not your dev trait, Tyler. Oh, buddy, he's up to a star. I wish that would make it like, oh, a slam dunk, I'm gonna stay with him, but I'm not going to, man. It's his skill caps, that's the issue. Jordan Gidron wins the, or doesn't win. He upgrades his dev trait, so does Mr. Demarat, another receiver for us. Oh, man, it's not the dev trait that's the issue for Tyler. It's his skill caps. All right, let's go ahead and manually progress Frederick. He's up to an 84. Would I have liked to have had a little bit of a better quarterback out of the portal? Sure. I wish his accuracy skill caps were not as skill capped as they are, but he's definitely going to be our QB of the future because Tyler, he's a senior. Maybe I'll redshirt him and give him like a chance to transfer or something. Jamerson Fleming, though, one of the transfers we got has got 50 skill points. I'll manually progress him, and then I'll obviously do the rest of this off camera. We want to do awareness. Awareness is very important for safeties and DBs in this game. So let's get that zone coverage maxed out, and then let's do that man coverage, that alpha stuff. You know, guys like to clamp up the fellow receivers in man coverage. It's like a big, like, ego thing. So Jamerson's a 97, which is terrific. Let's use these juicy coach points, Coach Foot Fetish. I just upgraded quarterbacks to tier 4. I just, gosh, I hate myself. I don't know why I thought that was a 2. That was definitely a 3. Okay, it's fine. It's all in the past, Tanner. You can't do anything about it now. Just focus on the season. What are we looking like? Oh, man, I'm excited. The defense, especially. Woo-hoo-hoo. 96, 94, 99. Let's go, man. Obviously gonna start Frederick. He's got more upside than Tyler. Running back, I really wish we could. Oh, what? Greg, buddy, what? He did come here. Dude, the transfer portal is so confusing. You all saw this kid. He went to Ohio State? I don't remember where he went. Let me look. He went to Washington. That's right. What? I don't know, but I'm not going to complain about it, dude. He's going to be like a 90 overall for us. This is why I wanted him out of the portal. He's a 92. That just made our team so much better. Let's go. Let's go ahead and auto-progress anybody else. That should just be it, because he was not expected to be on the roster. The receivers are terrific. The offensive line is better. I mean, the depth here is not great. We have a lot of right tackles. I should have moved some of these guys around, but it's fine. And then defensively, not really a surprise that we're a 99 overall here. I moved that cornerback, Cree Thomas, to Sam, and he is an absolute dude there. So, yeah, I am super excited. Like, the depth at some spots is not great, but we're UMass. Like, what do you honestly expect? Like, this roster is not going to be a juiced out, like, 20-year rebuild type of roster that I get. You know what I mean? It's just not there. So, yeah, heading into year 4, like I said, maybe a national championship this year. We'll see. We're preseason ranked 16th, and don't get it twisted. I am going to challenge us to the non-con. We're playing Penn State at home, North Carolina at home, Missouri on the road, and then we got Florida State at home. If we lose, like, one of those games, I think we'll still make the playoff. Kind of goes without saying, we should undoubtedly run through the MAC. Like, it should not be competitive, any games at all whatsoever. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what we're going to do this year. Like, I think we're going to go back to the playoff, and I can't wait to see what our new quarterbacks got. And it all starts at home against Penn State, who we beat last year on the road, obviously. I'm sure they're going to be super pissed to play us, but they did beat us a couple years ago. So last year was revenge, so we'll see what this year is. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It's not going well. Frederick, I hope that you're playing good. Although, 7 points, that does not give me much optimism in that aspect. Circle, please be open. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea. We only have 7 points right now. Frederick hasn't thrown any interceptions either, so IDK, I guess there's still time, but yeah, 7 points is almost the 4th quarter. Like, this is not good, but I need to stretch the imagination. Square's wide open. Like, how are we struggling on offense? I just threw dimes on back-to-back plays. Tyler wasn't throwing accurately like Frederick is right now, so I don't know what the disconnect is, to be honest. I really have no idea. Triangle, X, no one's open, and I'm gonna get sacked. Great, man. I'm gonna go for this, because a field goal really does us no good. It's not like we've been in the red zone that much this game. Is this smart? Who knows, man? Okay, I'm not somebody that could see into the future. I'm not Baba Fanga. I wish I was. X. X, just, I get no time to throw. I'm glad I went for that, though, because I knew we were not going to get back in the red zone, honestly, for the rest of this game. We got back there, but it doesn't matter. We're down 14. Oh, my God. I'm so mad. We're already going to lose the game, man. R1, circle. There's just no time to throw, man. Nice. And he drops it. Oh, wait, no, he caught it, actually. What the heck? That was an incredible contested catch. Our offensive line, dude. OMG. They are not that bad, but they are getting torn to shreds right now. Like, I have no time to throw. That's a touchdown, though. So finally we can score. Don't lose hope, Tana. We got the ball back. Do we deserve to be in this situation? Absolutely not. We have played such a horrible game. I don't know why it's been horrible, but it has. Okay, you don't question things. Sometimes they just happen. Unfortunately, this is one of those scenarios. I'm getting barked at every play like I have a raw steak in my hand or something. It's just not fun. And oh, yep, Frederick misses a throw. Terrific. We also drop it. Just, oh my gosh, this is such a disaster. Hopefully this will make us stronger for the rest of the season, because if we lose another game, I don't think we're gonna make the playoff, to be completely honest. I just don't see an avenue, but we still have life. We got a first there right there. Triangle? Oh, that was open at first. Now it's still open. How did I just make that throw? I don't know. If I get a score right here, though, you guys already know what Tanner's doing. I'm gonna let the nuts hang. I'm gonna go for 2. Our offensive line's blocking really well on the runs. I just don't understand why we can't pass protect to save our lives. It has been abysmal. R1, square, wide open, easy peasy. All right, defense, no field goal. Yes, I'm over there. Give me it. No way. That's almost field goal range. And they just got another first. Yeah, it's game over. They're gonna make the kick. They just literally dinked and dunked down the field, and I dropped like 9 guys in the coverage every play. It's great. You guys know the scene in Billy Madison where that sniper guy comes out of nowhere at the end of the movie? This would be a great time for a sniper guy. I'm not asking for any ill will, maybe like a paintball gun or something. I don't want the guy to die. Of course, they make the kick anyways, so my dream did not come to life. We just did not play good enough to win. It's really as simple as that. Am I discouraged for the rest of the season? Yes, because this honestly, again, we did not deserve to win. They almost had 500 yards of offense. I don't know why our offense was so bad. Like, Frederick, just not accurate. 51 completion percentage. We couldn't run the ball either, even though every time I jumped in, I could run the ball. I don't understand, man. This does not give me much confidence, though, gang. Hopefully, we could turn the ship around. Well, Winnie the Pooh doo-doo. We lost to Missouri by 14. All right. Well, at least we didn't lose any other games. That's nice. We had a lot of spankings. At least Penn State, man, they are ranked below us. They have 3 losses. I don't know how to feel. This has been a weird season. Like, on one hand, we're still going to make the playoff more than likely unless we lose in the MAC conference title game. And we were dominant against most of the teams we played. Frederick was phenomenal. Wow, man. Missouri must be really good because, yeah, these stats are really good from Frederick. His IQ score is going up. Can't afford anything else. I mean, I don't know how he could be upset with these stats. That is terrific, man. And then rushing was also really good. Greg Burrell is a stud. Receiving, again, with Jordan Gidron was phenomenal. Steve Bragg was great. I don't have any complaints offensively. Defensively, we got after the passer, 11.5 sacks for Julius Roby, and then interceptions, we got 4 for Ben Hinks Jr., so the stats look good. I don't want to pretend that we didn't beat anybody good. Like, we beat North Carolina. We also spanked Florida State, so it's not like we didn't perform against better teams. It's just we have 2 losses, which I was hoping to only have 1, so I don't know. At least it's not like 3 losses. Our offense was still pretty good. It wasn't as crazy as last year, but we played harder teams, and then defensively was actually better than last year due to defense. Woo, they have so many seniors, though, so it does kind of concern me. Gonna really need to get some transfer portal guys on that side of the ball when it comes to the next offseason, that's for sure. But on the recruiting trail, it sucks that all these kids are not really going to do anything, since next year is obviously the last season, and true freshmen in this game don't really do much, especially when you're already an established program. But we did get our first 5-star of the video, Frederick Pinner from Pennsylvania, but we have lost some guys. A kid at Notre Dame, 2 kids at USC, a kid at West Virginia, a kid at LSU. So honestly, we haven't really lost that much, man. This recruiting class, I wish we could have gotten it earlier in the video, but that's just not how rebuilds work in this game, as you all know. It should be, yeah, I was going to say a top 10 class. Yeah, it definitely should be, because last year we were 17th. So yeah, we are going to have a top 10 class this year for UMass, which is phenomenal. I really want to simulate this game because we already played Ohio. I'm pretty sure, right? We literally played them like 2 weeks ago. We beat them by 31 on the road. Guys, I'm not going to play this because I've already played a couple of MAC conference championships this video. Please, I'm going to simulate this. Can I rely on you? Frederick, keep playing like a baller. We're going to be okay. I don't care if we win by 1 or by 50. 50's the preference, though. Make Tanner smile. You got to be... We go from beating this team by 31 on the road. 2 weeks later, losing to them by 3. SMH, my head. I don't know. Are we going to make the playoff now? Probably not. We're still ranked 12th, so maybe we'll get lucky. I don't think we deserve to make the playoff, to be honest. Like, this has been a disappointing season in so many ways, man. That #1 defense of college football goes from giving up 10, 2 weeks later gives up 31. Oh, my gosh. Figured we weren't going to make the playoff. I had a little bit of hope since we were the 12th. Where has this bowl game been? I have never seen this bowl game before. The Xbox Bowl? Is this like some DLC glitch or something? I have sincerely never seen this bowl game in this game, and I'm playing in it now. I don't know what constitutes us appearing in this bowl game, to be honest. I don't know what I did to glitch out the game. I'd much rather play in this than the Snoop Dogg Weed Smoker Bowl, because I play in that bowl like every video, so it's nice we're playing in a new one. We just lost your defensive coordinator. You know what? Good riddance. You gave up 31 points to Ohio 2 weeks after you shut them down to 10. So freaking infuriating. But Michigan, I'm sure they're going to be good. They're 95, 96, 94. Obviously very talented, but they suck in sim, or why else would they be here? They have like 4 losses. Personally, I'm a PlayStation guy myself, but I have respect for the Xbox. I am definitely looking forward to hopefully winning this bowl game. I don't know if we get like Xbox subscription plans or something, like long term. Okay, that was not open anyways, so maybe that's a good thing that was not completed, but yeah, we need to get this first down. It looks like this is gonna be an offensive game. R1, can I throw that possession, catch it? And you got lit up, but you somehow caught that even though the ball was bouncing around at the end. That's bizarre. Good old Coach Foot Fetish. You can always rely on him to be in the ref's pockets. I freaking love that. Let's get a touch right here, boys, please. R1, that's open. Yes, yes, or not. Oh, it was open. Nice moss. That was sweet. All about that base, See, every time I come in these games and I've ran the ball with this team, it's so confusing. We couldn't run the ball against Penn State, but every time I jump in and run, we're doing good. Never a good day to spank my Wolverines. I mean, obviously, they are better than us, but probably at least 20 overall higher than Ohio, and we lost to them in the MAC Conference title game. As you all know, overalls this game are not the end-all be-all. There's a lot more things that go into winning these games. A lot of it's just plain old luck, and it looks like we are on the lucky side right now. Rather have been lucky in the MAC Conference Championship game, but it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? Can I launch square? I'm gonna do it. Yeah, Frederick, dime! Oh my gosh, what a throw! Obviously, next season's gonna be the make or break season for us for this video, but Frederick, his stats and like playing with him in these games, yeah, he's a dude. It would be nice if he gets that dev trade upgrade, because he still has unlimited skill caps on the IQ, so that could really boost his overall. I'm allowed to dream and hope. Hopefully he gets a dev trade upgrade just like Tyler did last offseason. That would be really clutch for us. Hey, we got that coordinator. Why would you not come to UMass? We've had how many broils this video too? Right at UMass? Like, come on, man. We should be the most attractive coordinator spot in college football. I know we're UMass, but like the results speak for themselves. Would be nice if we gained some more team prestige for recruiting hours. We did not. That sucks. Okay, Steve Bragg's going pro. That's not a surprise. Jamerson's going pro. Glenn, and then Rodney. Okay, that's not surprising. Deshaun is transferring. He was like our 3rd string quarterback, not the end of the world. And then JJ Komar, kind of the same thing. So only 2 transfers, dude. Everybody's pissed off and trying to rev up the engines for next season, which I freaking love. Jordan's getting drafted. Donovan Hamilton. We're gonna have to replace a good bit, but honestly, we're not losing too much. Like, transfers wise, and like kids leaving early and graduating. Obviously, I'd like to see the kids leaving early stay for another season, but who can blame them? Go get that payday. It's not like we have much NIL at freaking UMass, man. We are brokies. Coach Foot Fetish had to sell his Pokemon collection to help with the NIL budget. It's just not a great situation here at UMass, but we've made it work so far this video. Receivers to tier 3 for transfers. So yeah, we got everything done for a recruiter. There's obviously only 1 year left. Motivator is not going to be important, so not really going to upgrade my coach for the rest of this video. It's not going to have any impact for what we're going to do. We lost a kid to Georgia during bowl season. That's unfortunate, but we got a new commitment, Nathan Figueroa. And honestly, for some of these kids we're trailing for, like Sammy Phoenix, I will take him off the board, as well as Trent Grubb. You might be like, oh, Tanner, why would you do that? And then Keontae Williams, same thing there. There's just no point. Why would we waste hours on kids that are not going to play for us next season? I'd much rather just go after the transfers. I will try and get some of these freshmen, but if other schools want them more, sure, go for them. It's your prerogative. It's your choice. I'm going to try and prioritize transfers this cycle. Ooh, 2nd-ranked kid, Chuck Coffee. He's #1 for us. I do want to get a running back because we lost that running back to the graduation. There's only one guy that wants to come here. That sucks. And then receivers, we're going to need to reload there as well. Looks like there's some options here. So we should be able to get busy in the portal, and hopefully it's as successful as it was last year. Didn't get everyone. I think it was almost exactly last year. We lost 5 transfers and then 1 high school kid, Earl Boger, I don't know. 2 kids to LSU, the Cajuns. We lost 2 kids to Notre Dame and then a kid to Penn State. Dude, I cannot get a transfer portal running back. Oh my gosh. And then we lost corners and offensive linemen. Okay, you know what? Let's just focus on what we get. I'm gonna be happy with the studs that decided to play for a Coach Foot Fetish. All right, man. I still think this is a really good haul. We picked up some awesome receivers, so let's go ahead and looky. Frederick Pinner, unfortunately, he's a 5-star true freshman, not gonna play. Steven Pierre's got star, that's nice. Ooh, an elite transfer, JD Timms. There's a lot of transfers that have at least star development. This is a really good sign. I'm a huge fan of this recruiting class, man, and obviously all the freshmen. There's really no point of going through them because they're not gonna play for us. There's only 1 year left, and oh, we were so close to being top 5. Top 6, though, or top 7, top 10, whatever the heck it is. Better than last year, so woohoo. George is an 88, though, one of the defensive linemen. We got Ian out of the portal, as well as Steven Pierre, so yeah, this went really well. JD Timms, elite development, like, oh, man, I'm happy. It would have been nice to have gotten everybody, but it just never works out that way, so you can't go into that expecting it, because you're just going to be setting yourself up for disappointment. Frederick's an 81. He might get true freshman snaps at running back. We'll see. I just don't love our running back room. Just why couldn't we get a single transfer? There was only 1 transfer running back that wanted to come here, and that was that guy that we went after. Obviously, he didn't come, so it was kind of just a disaster waiting to happen. Fortunately, we have so many good receivers, it's not going to matter how uninspiring our running back room is, so I'm not too concerned. Dev trade upgrade. Yes. Thank you. Oh, he's up to a star. So beautiful. Let's go, Frederick. You did it, dog. So with that in mind, it's IQ, right? Actually, he's got some, yeah, let's do throw power right here. Let's do it for both these, and then let's raise his IQ. He's only up to an 86. That sucks, man. I just wish accuracy is the thing, man, for quarterbacks. Like, that's how you get to, like, 95, 99-ish and stuff, so. Sucks that we just got shafted with skill caps for our quarterbacks this video. It's really as simple as that. Now, fortunately, Frederick is still good enough to win a national championship. We saw his stats last year. There's no doubt in my mind he's good enough to win us a natty, so that's not where I'm concerned. And our receivers are all phenomenal, too, so. Yeah, this team, I forgot. Dude, we got a transfer portal tight end. That's elite development. Yeah, that's really good. We did a good job out of the portal. Even though we didn't get everybody we wanted, still this team, it's shaping up to be pretty darn juicy. I'm really looking forward to this training, this manual progression. Hopefully we pop off right here, Coach Foot Fetish. And boy, oh boy, did we. We are at 99 across the board. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Tyler, obviously not the quarterback. I mean, he's the same overall as Frederick, but Frederick has those abilities. We've seen what Frederick's got. Tyler, we've seen what he's got. It's Frederick, okay? I'm sorry, Tyler. I gave you a chance. I gave you that red shirt. Surprised you didn't transfer. Maybe he wants to win a national championship. Who could blame the guys? So, yeah, I don't know, man. Running back still really concerns me. We'll see. That's like the only thing that really concerns me, though, is running back. Like, our tight end really progressed. We got a 93 overall backup right guard. I think I'm going to move him to center, right? Yeah, we can move him to center. He'll start there for us. So, across the board, this is a really good team in year 5. Like, there's not a single spot that I'm, like, concerned about besides running back. That's legitimately it. But I'm going to make sure that I move our right guard, that back up to center, and then I already got Frederick starting at quarterback. So we are going to be crack-a-lacking, man. So offensive line is going to be 93 overall, 97 overall, 93 overall, 94 overall, and then 92 overall. So yeah, the offensive line has drastically gotten better here at UMass. I remember a few years ago, we had an offensive line that was like 62 across the board or something. It was like year 2 of the video. It was so bad. Love the improvements that we're making. I'm rematching Penn State. Obviously, they're our rival for the video, or for at least the last few years. Missouri, I want to rematch them because they beat us, playing Baylor out of the Big 12 and then Minnesota out of the Big 10. I just kind of wanted to spice things up in the non-con, and then obviously the MAC. We did not win this conference last year, which still just confuses me so much, guys. Like, we're 99 overall across the board. I would be upset with 2 losses. 1 loss, I get it, maybe, possibly, but 12-0, kind of what am I expecting, to be honest, Coach Foot Fetish? Mission accomplished. Suck on these nuts, baby. Let's go. We beat Penn State, Missouri, Baylor, Minnesota. Only close game was Penn State, it looks like. Dude, this team's phenomenal, bro. I'm so happy with what we've built, Coach Foot Fetish. The only thing that really concerns me right now is that we're not going to get a top 4 bye thingy, and we're going to have to win 4 playoff games, which, oh my gosh, dude, that's going to suck so much. Like, I just don't like that at all for us. Hopefully, they will put some respect on us, because we did challenge ourselves in the non-con. Baylor, Missouri, and Penn State are all top 15 teams, so I wish that would matter a little bit, but you know what, man? Haters going to hate, Coach Foot Fetish. It's fine. Frederick. Oh, look at these stats. Oh, yeah. Put a 99 overall team in the MAC. This is what you're going to get. Let's upgrade his IQ score a little bit. So he's up to an 87. Oh, Frederick, you stud muffin. Rushing. Yucky. Don't like that. Gonna pretend that was never what I saw. JD Timms was really good at receiver. Almost 2,000. Dude, we might win a Heisman, man. I need to auto-progress this roster, though. JD's got 7 skill points. Since he's been so good, I will just do this on camera. Let's do elusiveness. I could have done IQ, whatever. I'd like it to be a little bit more, you know, elusive, a little shifty, you know what I mean? Jiggle, jiggle. Sacks-wise, though, George Sambrello out of the portal. 22-11 for Julius Roby. Dude, there is not a single position that's struggling right now, man. This is great. Take that back. I just remembered about running backs. I'm just pretending that running back's not a position in football right now. That's how I'm trying to just interpret this entire season. I'm just choosing to believe and choosing to ignore the running back position. It doesn't matter, okay? It's irrelevant to our team. It's irrelevant to football. We had the number 1 offense. We were in a 3-way tie for it, and the number 1 defense. So yeah, this should be hopefully a national championship unless we puke all over ourselves and stumble. Would be helpful to get that first round bye. Playoff committee, if you are listening. We're playing Toledo. I don't know if we played them in the regular season. I know for sure we rematched with Ohio and we smacked them by 41. We did play Toledo. We beat them by 18. Nothing is going to be a given right now. After what happened last year in the MAC Conference Championship game, I'm going to jump in this bad boy and we'll see what happens. Not exactly like, you know, an absolute paddle, but I mean, we beat them by 18 in the regular season. We're kind of en route for the same thing right here. R1, Stiffy. Me and you, Frederick, we got this, buddy. Circle R1. I threw that too late. Oh, I guess I didn't. All right. Well, yeah, this should definitely be a MAC Conference Championship now. We're up like 20 plus points. You'd hope. It's official. Coach Foot Fetish Conference Champs. Woohoo! They were a ranked team too, playoff committee. Keep that in mind when you're doing this whole seeding stuff. JD wins the Walter Camp. That means he's going to win the Heisman. We also have the Heisman Trophy winner. Like, come on, bro. There's no way that we should not be a top 4 seed, undefeated. I get it's the MAC. I get that. But we challenged ourselves in the non-con. We have a good team. We have strong men. We are very, very big, ferocious, and angry when it comes to football. Like, there's just nothing that makes any sense. Like, why would we be a 6 or a 7? Like, come on, please. I know these awards are fun. Like, come on. No, screw you. Oh, my God. And it would be a blue blood Ohio State, man. Like, why is this our award? Gosh, okay. This is going to be a tough road, man. Tough road. I am just simulating to the end of the game and hoping for the best. We're up 14 at half. Come on, guys. Just seal this thing. Looks like they got it down to 7. Okay, I think we're going to be fine. Oh, God, a shootout, man. 48-43. I just simulated that. I still am so pissed with the whole seeding thing, man. It's like they don't want to see UMass succeed. Like, come on, I get it. The Minutemen. Not your stereotypical mascot. I don't even know if there's any other... Yeah, there's no other... It's not like a lion or like one of those cats, okay? It's not exactly a popular mascot. We're not exactly... football powerhouse or blue blood. We have good football players. Put some respect on us. Frederick played great besides the 2 interceptions. Yeah, he's good, man. He's gonna get tested these next 3 games. Hopefully, no, it's gonna be a 2 seed. I was gonna say hopefully we're playing somebody pretty weak, but it's gonna be somebody good as a 2 seed. It's probably be a Big Ten or an SEC champ or the Mormons. Okay. I think I might have to take back everything I've said. This is a very favorable draw. No offense to BYU. That's just not what I was expecting to see. And of course, they had a loss. I haven't even looked at the other seeds. I'm sure the AP poll is going to piss me off. It pisses me off in every video multiple times. I'm just not going to rehash it. Let's hire an OC, though. Does this really matter at this juncture? No, it doesn't. I am OCD with this type of stuff. If I see higher staff next week, I'm going to get so, like, just... irritated. I think that's the right word for it. So let's just get an OC. That's not going to matter. We're playing BYU. I'm imagining they're like an 88 or like an 89. They're an 83. Yeah, this should not be a close game, guys. Please. So far, the Mormon Magic is running on fumes. We are up 13. Feeling good. Frederick R1. Texas routes. Yeah. Oh, what? Good fight. Maybe our running back's better than I thought. Let's go. That's awesome. This is an absolute murder. It's a bloodbath. Oh my goodness gracious. What 20? Touch right here. I'll call it quits. There's no way they're going to come back down 28, right? I mean, it could happen, but you'd hope it wouldn't happen. Yeah, Frederick, don't start doing that crap now. I don't want to get pissed. Make accurate throws, bro. The team in white and red. Not complicated. Throw it to them and do it accurately. Triangle. See what? That was a harder throw than the last one, but he made that one. Like, what? Square is open late. Just throw it. Please, there we go. See? Good, Frederick. Good. That was such a spanking. I mean, I was getting PTSD flashbacks to, you know, sometimes I'd misbehave. I mean, we've all been in those situations before. All I can say is that there's chocolate syrup, and I thought it'd be a good idea to put them all over my action figures. Did not result in what I expected it to. We're all young and dumb at certain points in our life. We just have to learn from those mistakes, and I think I did. See, this is what I expected to play in the second round, but it looks like we're playing them in the semis. Georgia, did we get that coordinator? I didn't even pay attention or look. I think we should have, right? Yeah, there we go. Ben Mahoney. He looks very angry. That guy needs to watch like a magic trick or something. Maybe go to like one of those carnivals. Just avoid the clowns. That's my advice. Can't really be surprised. This game is much more competitive. We're down 4. That's fine. We'll just need the Tanner come in and save the day. I can do it. First part of success is self-belief right here. Circle on the right, that's just not open. Yikesies, that was not smart. Do we just take the kick? Yo, wants me to go for it. Okay, Coach Foot Fetish, you dirty dog, let's do it. Looks like this is a blitz and man-to-man, so I'm gonna block my running back for his safety. Okay, it's not a blitz, and it's not man-to-man, but we have the check down, so thank goodness for that. Safe to say I got duped on that play. X, oh my gosh, he cooked him. How is that a drop? Like, he had so much separation. God, it's 4th and 2. We should be celebrating right now on the sideline. That should have been a touchdown. Makes me so freaking upset and angry. X triangle, please. Nice catch. Thank you. Someone can catch the ball. We got 90 overall offensive linemen across the board. Just run up behind them. There we go. Really wish our defense would have played better this game, to be completely frank, but they have good players too. It's just one of those situations where you just applaud the other team. You say, you have a good football team just like we do. All right, you're allowed to make plays. Square late, please, Frederick. That was kind of a scary throw. Probably for the best that was thrown inaccurately. We're already in field goal range though, so it's just about getting first downs and milking the clock. X, that is wide open. All right, just sit down. We need to start milking it because they have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. No pressure here, James Cortez. If you want a statue built to you, buddy boy, you better make this kick, and I'm with you along for the ride. We are both companions together in this battle. Let's go. Let's go. Natty time, boys. Woohoo. Who wants the musket to the keister right here? Who wants to feed? Man, we're playing some low seeds. Notre Dame, the 8. We just played the 6. All these teams have so many losses, man. This AP poll is going to piss me off, isn't it? Michigan was 12 and 2 and they were the 1. Dude, there were teams with 3 losses that were ahead of us. Dude, I'm sorry. I talk about it in every video. If by the off chance there is a important EA person that does programming with the game or something or knows someone, like, you gotta fix the AP poll in this game. It is so beyond comprehensibly bad. Like, it just, I don't know. It's like they programmed it to be purposefully awful. Regardless, focus Tanner, national championship. Let's go. Marcus Freeman, you're about to feel our musket. Minutemen, they had bayonets too, right? The little pointy stabby things. Very versatile weapon. They have the bayonets under the musket. I'm telling you, man, if it wasn't for nukes and stuff, that would still be the move nowadays. Probably, I don't know. Muskets, they like shot in lines too. Like they would line up and shoot each other. I just never understood that. That's why guerrilla warfare, I think that's what they call it. That's why that took over. It's like, come on, bro. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but I'm off topic. We're tied at 10. We need to get a touchdown right here, Tanner. R1, he cooked him. Oh my gosh, our receivers are so good. You want to dig yourself a grave? Play man-to-man coverage again, Notre Dame. This is not going the way I'd hoped, though. We're down 3, and we just got a false start. Oh, great, guys. Yeah. Need a first down. Need a first down. Triangle. That's a first down. Booyah. Got it down inside the 10. I see we try and run the ball a little bit. As you all know, our offensive line's really good, so hopefully this is, yeah. Okay. Oh, man, they were prepared for that. Goodness gracious. Somebody tipped them off or something. I hope the reward was worth it. Circle, that's touchdown, though. Bang! Yeah. Dude, they just keep scoring. Like, our defense, man, against Georgia, too. Frickin' gosh, it's fine. We just need to get field range. It's literally the same thing as last game against Georgia. Just get into field goal range. X is wide open. What was that defense? Am I going to take this touchdown? Probably shouldn't, but it's too late. We're already close enough. Let's take the TD. All right, defense, you've sucked the entire game. It's time to actually be somewhat competent. Oh, we got up to a 4th and 17. Come on, Tanner. This is not a situation that even you could mess up, right? Please tell me it's not. Please tell me it's not. Please tell me it's not. No. What? No way! Oh, my titties. You gotta be joking. I am depressed right now. It feels like somebody just made me try and pet a porcupine. There's no way. Oh my gosh, they're actually going for 2? Dude, the CPU is usually like super duper reserved and like not aggressive at all. So this is a shocking development. They're gonna run the ball too. Blow it up. I was right there. Oh my gosh. I didn't even pass commit either right there. We just got babied. All right, well, time to show manliness, Tanner. Do you have a field goal pushing you, buddy? We have 2 timeouts. Like, there is enough time to get stuff going right here. We just got to make sure we don't do anything stupid. Take the little check down. It's a first down, and we got out of bounds. Booyah. Oh, triangle. He cooked him. Oh my goodness, let's go! Yeah! Is this dumb to try and get a little bit closer? Maybe. I just don't want to, like, fumble or something. I just don't want this to be too hard of a kick. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Good fight. Oh my gosh. I was so concerned about our running back going into the season, but man, that entire room has stepped up. It's been multiple guys because we have like 3 running backs that are all like the same overall, so they've just been like rotating every single game. They're not even icing me. Okay, I was gonna say, you might as well try. Johnny Storm this thing. I think he's the guy who has the fire hands or something like that. Please no, 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 please sneak in there. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I would have gotten so pissed if I missed that. Thank you. Oh yes. How does it feel, you may ask, Tanner? Pretty nerve-wracking, but at the same time, oh, it's so special. That is what you call a national championship, from the worst team in college football, 0-12, to a perfect 16-0. That's right, because we had to play an extra playoff game. Yeah, those freaking jerks, man. They underestimated the Minutemen. Not something you should do. Oh, it's 17-0. I forgot, because the MAC Conference Championship game, too. Dude, what a legendary season. Oh, my gosh. I'm glad I got closer for that field goal, because if that was further away, I definitely would have missed that. Anywho, 5 years, Coach Foot Fetish. Obviously, we missed the playoff last year. I'm still pretty sad about that, but 2027 and 2028, we made the playoff both times. I don't know why that's not showing up. Regardless, though, we did it, man. The goal was pretty lofty, but thankfully, the transfer portal, manual progression, it was all made possible at the hands of Coach Foot Fetish, dude. Let's go. If you enjoyed, click the video on the screen. We're at a 20-year rebuild with North Dakota State in College Football 26. I think you'll love it.